So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
For the point after.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Jonathan Jones.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 'Here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Mac Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Goddard. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Mariota on 1st down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Las Vegas.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
On third down, Goddard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 5. And a Raider first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a give, right side. Goddard. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Jones on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Browns 7, Raiders nothing.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Wilson.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, Goddard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Running back.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, Goddard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
And it's third down.
The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is third down and 12. Here's Mariota. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
To Nick Chubb.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. His kick is right through.
The score, Browns 14, Raiders 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs with a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion. On
3rd down, Goddard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
First down, Mariota. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing is Mariota. That's caught by Waller out left side. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 3rd down, Goddard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A very solid gain of 27. From the gun, a run with Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. Mayfield flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Pass complete to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I answer, sir. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch you work.
54 Mike.
Regular.
Done. 54. Mike, 54.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Mike. Mike 54.
Point it right.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Tighten up. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Switch it. Watch out.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mariota now. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Aguilar has it. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
That ties the game at 17. Daniel Carlson.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards, the final tally. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Nice, sweetheart.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they've been moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Vegas, 1st down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Goddard, he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
on 3rd down. Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He was brought down by Trevor Williams. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll run on 1st down. Goddard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Mariota eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And that is incomplete here.
Mayfield's
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm going back to you. 95 is the same. No, check his mic. Run. 95 is Mike. What 95? Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. 95. Point it right. Yo.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check safety. Check nickel. Check 24. Hurry. Let's check this. Crash. 95.
This is Mostert, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch the slant. Check. He's coming. We got double up. Check the backer. Slam. Chance.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
the ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Switch. Check 3. He's coming. Double up.
Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Nick Chubb stopped short. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Over on downs.
On 1st down. Goddard. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Carried by number
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goddard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Mariota. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. Look at the big man rumble.
Yeah, baby, we coming again.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
So how about that play? We had a tie ball game. Defense comes up huge. That's the definition of a big play for this defensive unit.
Not something that you see that happens often to a guy like, let's say, Jamal Charles. Remember 2015? Fumbled it in a key situation.
Roby, right?
Yes, exactly right. Bradley Roby picked it up and altered the ball game.
Jalen Richard now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
Las Vegas.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 44, Mariota quickly into the hands of Waller. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Their own 41-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
A gain of 9 yards. And
from the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Here's Mariota. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Brings up 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Mariota to throw. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
King. Rush in. Check 1-3. Check. Alert.
Now Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And Las Vegas, 1st down.
One last shot now for Mariota. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Browns, 34.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Browns, they're on a nice early roll as